Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Andy's favourite day of the year. It's Goose Fair Day in Nottingham, and if anything, this is his favourite bit because we're at the tram stop in Hucknall. So we've got 2 tram lines and a train line. So we've got trains over there, trams coming here. He's just standing here filming both of them, loving it. And then eventually we'll get to the fair and he might go on a ride. Maybe, but he's enjoying this bit more.
1 minute. 1 minute, really? 1 minute to the tram.
There it is.
Oh, the wrong side. Not get on it now. Not get on.
You're going to fall over. No, you have to keep coat on. Like, can you hold your coat?
Sit down.
There's nowhere to sit, maybe.
Sit.
You can sit there, but there's nowhere else to sit.
Are you and the kids?
Sit there.
There's nowhere to sit, Andy.
Oh, sit there.
You can't go down there.
It's there.
Andy, there is nowhere to sit. You can see there's nowhere to sit down.
Sit.
Like, stop. Do you want to stand there?
Yeah. Now we can sit.
There's nowhere to sit, Andy. There's so no... Move it away.
He keeps saying he wants to sit down. As you can see, it's quite a busy tram. He's not coping with it very well.
Sit here.
Nowhere to sit.
Sit on the floor. On the floor.
There's nowhere to sit.
On the floor. Sit there and go stand there.
No, you can't stand there. It's busy. It's going to be busy.
Here it is, Goose Fair. I know, but it is. I know it's like full on as well. You can like. Oh, it's Goose Fair over there. Hi.
Andy, it's fine, you don't need to press it.
There we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we have to get off.
Yep, we're getting off at the next stop. You need your coat on.
No! What is this? It's the fair. Oh my gosh, what is it? Goose Fair is open now. Goose Fair is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, Lily.
Dancing.
Yeah. Andy, wait.
Dancing. Watch the tram. Watch the tram.
Andy, come on the other side. Well, we've made it. Obviously, the first thing we need to do is watch the tram leaving and have people wave and say hello in the background. But we've made it here. That was an interesting experience on the tram. He didn't approve of not being able to sit down. Apologies for how loud it is. As you can see, it's quite big, quite busy, very loud. I hope you can hear me. If not, this is about to become the longest montage to music that we've ever done on the channel. Still not quite made it in. We've just met up with Short Stay, who you might be able to see just over my shoulder, to give him the train tickets I went to pick up the other day. And he did not like having to walk around the outside of the fair. Not impressed at all. But he is now going to make his way in. It's fair time.
Hi.
There you go. Proof that Short Stay is here.
We're gonna go on some fun.
And now Andy's gone again.
If one of just stopped, it wouldn't be in a move.
And now welcome back to the wonderful world of routines. A couple of years ago we walked out of the fair, came up here onto these benches and had our tea. So he's not interested in going on any rides. He just wants to come up here, eat his Twix, and he's already saying he wants to go home. He's not been on a single ride yet. He's just sitting up here filming them. You alright, Andy?
Ow. Yes, that'll be.
You alright?
I really need the toilet.
Well, Anna and Amy have gone to the toilet. Andy's got his Twix.
Pictures of the fair.
Yeah, I'm going to take some pictures of the fair, don't you worry. He just wants to sit here and watch the fair. What do you want me to do?
Watch the fair.
You want to watch the fair?
In Nottingham.
Okay, he wants some pictures of the fair. You dancing?
Yeah.
Show me you dancing. That was very good dancing. I'm assuming it's quite hard to hear what I'm saying. And it's weird because he doesn't like loud noises. But here we are, surrounded by loud music, loads of people, generators, loving it. It's his favourite day of the whole year. Well, the sun has now gone down and now it's dark, which is what he asked for all along. He wants to go back into the fair, which is over there and looks really, really cool. A proper vlogger would have done a time lapse of it getting dark over the awesome fair because it did look really cool. But proper vloggers can obviously control the weather because that was the one point it decided to pour with rain. So I was too busy hiding us both from the rain while they ran off to the toilet. So what you gonna do? It looks cool now. He wants to go on that big wheel just there. None of us want to go on it with him. We're gonna have to draw straws. Well, they're gonna have to draw straws. I'm just gonna refuse.
Well done, lucky number one.
This is it now. He just wants to film the ride. She wants to go on the ride. He just wants to film him. Why don't you go on it while he films it? You fancy this one? Like the look at that one?
No.
Ah. It is so busy, we can't even walk along there. We're just standing here. Luckily, he doesn't seem to mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
Ready?
Yes, everybody get ready for the extreme. Bring it up to the top, let's do it.
Safety bars down. Take your seat and pull the safety bars down.
Now let me see these hands again.
Stand Stand clear of the platform. The ride is about to begin. Stand clear of the platform. The ride is about to begin.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of tricked us and walked back to the tram, so it looks like that's it. We're heading back to the tram now. At least you should be able to hear me once we get back to the car. What have we got there? Of course, now we've got all the fun of being on an absolutely packed tram again while Andy's trying to sit down. Have we had fun?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Good. What are we doing now?
Practice.
Have you had fun?
Yeah.
Why have you got your arms up in the air? You've got a dummy, look.
I
She
don't.
insisted that we buy one of these.
I'm kind of tired on my neck. It's not working.
And candy floss as well. This is for Lucy.
My leg.
Lucy didn't want to come, but she did insist we bring her back some candy floss. I'm tempted to just film myself eating it now and then send her the picture. Well, we've made it back to the park and ride in Hucknall. Someone, believe it or not, is a little overstimulated. He wants to watch a tram go.
Yeah, and on the floor.
He's a little overstimulated, a little on edge, a little overexcited. But we've made it back. It's about, what is it, 8:15? 10. It's about 8:15. It's about an hour and a half drive home. And then I'll see if any of that footage was usable. I know it's been very loud, very dark, very busy.
I've got recognised.
I got recognised. If you're the guy who said hello to me on the tram stop thing, I'm very rude. I should have asked your name, but hello. My hair's a mess because I've had my hat on. But I'll review all the footage when we get home.
Yes, Andy.
It might be that I have to do a voiceover or something. And this is how I ended the vlog. Who knows? As you can see, he's just, it's like a machine gun. So excited. Well, we've made it home. It's just gone 10. There's someone over here who's very, very tired. Are you very, very tired?
Yeah.
He's very, very tired. But yeah, because I think we talked about this yesterday where he wouldn't eat crisps when we were out because it would involve him having to eat them out of the bag. So all he's had while we were out was one finger of Twix while we sat around eating hot dogs, and he just refused to have anything else. So we've been out since like 3 o'clock. So he's fallen asleep in the car. He's really, really tired, but he is forcing some crisps down his neck now because he's really, really hungry. The other one, Amy, even tireder. She was also asleep in the car and has now run off up to bed. But yeah, that was super fun again. Like I did try and say, I don't know how much of the stuff that I've said to you while we were there was actually possible to hear because there's so much noise going on there. It's so busy. Crowds of people, loud music, the hum of generators from all around all the time. So there's every chance that you've just sat and watched a really long montage set to music and I haven't said a word to you since we got to the tram station at Hucknall earlier on today. If that's the case, apologies. Normal service will resume tomorrow, but fingers crossed we did actually manage to make ourselves heard a couple of times while we were out. But it really is his favourite day of the year. He looks forward to it all year long, and even now already he's started saying Goose Fair in October next year because he's ready to go back again. He managed 2 rides, which is about standard. Didn't spend anywhere near as long on the rides as he did sat at the top of the hill just looking across the rides and the lights as the sun set. He just loved it. We were sat up there for half hour, 45 minutes probably, just as the sun went down and the lights got stronger and the music thumping. We're behind all the generators. It's so loud, and as you've probably seen from some of the clips we've just shown, he did get a little bit overstimulated. Sensory overload, I think, from all the lights and sounds and emotions. And
He likes it.
oh yeah, he loved it all. Yeah, he loved it, but he's just he was massively whipped up. And now he's just crashed. He's sat over there now and he's hungry, but also not eating. I think he's too tired to eat. You falling asleep over there?
Yeah.
You gonna go to bed in a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Very tired. Right, we're going to leave things there because I am also pretty tired and would like to go to bed. If you enjoyed that today, please make sure you pop a like on there for us. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.
There we go.
Who's done?
Is that good?
Yeah.